Oh God. Alright, so I was sitting there watching Instagram earlier and I seen that Lauren London probably did one of her first interviews since Nipsey passed away. And what was a little surprising to me was that she really struggled for words. Now we know that she's still mourning after probably almost 3 years now. So excuse me if I'm wrong, but she's still mourning the death of her, fiance Nipsey Hussle, and she opened up about some inspirations and talking about some things that we never knew about her and Nipsey. So she actually sat down. She did an interview with Micheal Beckwith earlier today. It was on Instagram. It was a great interview. And I want to play a clip from what she said, and then I'll be back on the back end with my commentary. Rotate.
Yeah, the world has a big view of him as this prolific musical artist, hustler, seeking to change not only the area of Crenshaw, but just, to embrace the whole world. What did he mean to you and to the world?
Well, to me, he was one of my greatest teachers, and he was he was safe. He was like my safe space, and he encouraged me. He saw things in me that I was afraid to see. And with him not being physically here, it pushes me to do all the things he told me to do, to pursue all the things he told me I had inside of me. I want to do them now when I used to be too afraid to do them.
So he's like motivating you from the other side.
For sure. A lot of my, yes, 1,000%. A lot of my inspiration comes from him.
Mm-hmm. So when you look over the arc of your career, I mean, everybody knows you from ATL. I mean, you just popped on the screen, and and then you've done these other programs, other projects as well. What would you say you had to overcome within yourself to step into the next iteration of Lauren?
Self-doubt, not feeling worthy or not feeling good enough to have, the good parts of life. I think even my, in childhood, it was very rough for me. And I was so used to struggling, and I was so used to, bad things happening, that I kind of got in that mind frame that things were just always going to be hard and bad. And I think it had a lot, it really messed up my self-worth. I didn't think I was worthy of the goodness of life.
Now, a lot of people would sit back and say, she kind of struggled for words, but I get kind of Lauren as more of, I'm not going to say introvert, but somebody who's not really that great at expressing herself. Now, a lot of people gave her a lot of slack about, when she kind of took the stage and didn't really say much. And everybody's different. I mean, when people pass away, not everybody's going to get up there and be able to sound like, the greatest orator in the world. Everybody's not a great speaker. She could be great at writing, or she could be great at expressing herself. But one thing's for sure is one thing for certain. It seems like she found the love of her life, and for him to be taken so abruptly in a manner that he was taken in front of the whole world. I mean, I felt it, you felt it, and we didn't even know the dude. So you have to imagine what her pain is like. And when you lose somebody, especially tragically, and I can attest to this, you never get over it. You never, ever, ever get over it, despite no matter how much therapy you may get. She got kids every day. That is a good thing as well, that she had, he has his kids behind, and they they're part of him. But that's a constant reminder. If you're trying to kind of get it out of your mind, that's a constant reminder, and there's good and bad to that, because you're going to be mourning. But it's the process of life. I realize that now, that it's a process of life, that you're going to lose people along this journey. The best thing to do is to create the best memories as possible with those particular people, so that you can hold their memory. And I mean, her dude's a legend, man. He's a living legend. Nipsey's a legend. He's going to be remembered for eternity for his contribution. Like, he did it. Like, he created, hopefully, generational wealth for his children. That's the goal. That's the goal, to make a mark. People don't forget you, to keep your legacy alive. And if you can leave some change for your children, to do better than what you did, he did it, man. He passed away. You know what I mean? He was a martyr. He was a legend, and we definitely love Nipsey's contribution through music, through his entrepreneurship, and everything that he meant for the community at large. So I take no issue with Lauren, not having that much to say. But what she did say was, I think, was extraordinary, saying that he pretty much inspires her now that he's gone, because he saw something in her nobody else saw, and he's seen that, that now she has, pretty much, she's saying that she has courage beyond belief now to accomplish goals that she couldn't accomplish before. So shout out to them, man. Hopefully, his murderer is brought to justice very, very soon. We can get closure on this. And again, I'm guaranteeing you this: 10 to 15 years down the line, Nipsey's kids are gonna grow up to do extraordinary things. And you mark my words. But condolences once again for the family here at Hip Hop News Uncensored, man. Shout out to Lauren Hill for this powerful interview. And it's your boy Ogod, man. Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you guys go into the description box, follow us on social media. But most importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives just like this one, man. Make sure you smash the like button on the way out. Make sure you share the video. Rest in peace to the God Nip.